Welcome to adding 3-digit numbers. Now, in order to add 3-digit numbers, it's important to understand place value. Now, here's a chart. It's a place value chart. It's divided up into hundreds, tens, and ones. And right over to the right, we have 394 written. Now, 394 is a 3-digit number. So there's 3 digits in this number. Now, each of these digits represents a different value. The 4, it represents the 1. So basically, you got to think of it as 4 singular objects. So the 4 goes into the ones column of your place value chart. The 9, which is your second number, the middle number, doesn't represent 9, but it's actually 90. So therefore, all these numbers mean that there's 90 different objects. So we could think of it as 9 groups of 10. So 9 will go into the tens column. And finally, we have our 3 as our last digit on the left. And we could think of that as 300, or 3 groups of 100. And altogether, we get the number 394. Now, below we have 394 plus 807. It's very important to understand each of the values for this addition, because you must align each value properly. So we have our ones column, which is 4 and 7. Then we'll have our tens column, which is 9 and 0. Then finally we'll have our hundreds column, which is 3 and 8. Now, in order to add these, we must understand that they are perfectly aligned. So the first thing when we add is we add from right to left. So we're going to add, just like how we did back in grade 1, a single digit by single digit. So we have 4 plus 7. And 4 plus 7 is going to equal 11. Now we take the back number of 11 and we place it in our ones place value. Now we're going to take our second one, which represents 10, one group of 10, and that's going to go over the tens place value chart because that 1 equals 10. Now we're going to add all 3 of these numbers. So 1 plus 9 plus 0 equals 10 again. So we're going to think there, and we're going to take the back number, back digit of 10, place it to the left of the 1, and we're going to take the 1 that represents 10 once again, and that's going to go on top of the hundreds chart because that represents now 100. And finally, we're going to add the 1 plus the 3 plus the 8. And since this is our final step, all we have to do is just write that number finally as our answer. So we finally get the final answer of 1,201. So once again, it's very important to align your values so that you can add each number properly. And then simply put, you will be regrouping as each of these numbers have to go into its proper place value.